Liverpool's summer transfer window has taken an unexpected turn. Fresh details have come to light that suggest a major part of the club's plans may now be under threat, leaving those behind the scenes at Anfield facing some difficult decisions. With fans eagerly anticipating further movement in the market, this latest twist could prove a frustrating obstacle in what was shaping up to be a carefully managed rebuild. So what has happened and who is involved? Let's break it down, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Liverpool are champions again. To mark this historic 20th league title, we've just launched our exclusive Champions collection of t-shirts. Celebrate in style and show your pride with official gear made for real Reds. Head over to copiclothing.com or just click the link in the description and grab yours while stocks last. But first, Andy Robertson is said to be unsure on his Liverpool future after a potential transfer to Atletico Madrid collapsed this summer. It came somewhat of a surprise to see Robertson emerge as a serious transfer target for Atletico, with the Scot left to seriously consider his options with a year left on his Anfield contract. With Milos Kerkez's arrival official, the 31-year-old is expected to drop down the pecking order, and it leaves plenty for him to consider after 7 full seasons as first-choice left-back. Atletico had been reported to want to pay as little as £4.3 million, or even nothing at all, but Liverpool held steadfast, and the Spanish side have instead pursued Matteo Ruggeri. Robertson never gave the official green light to Atletico, and journalist Fabrizio Romano has stated that the Scot remains undecided regarding the next step of his career. Writing for Court Offside, Romano reported that Robertson has not decided what he wants to do, but a decision on his future is expected very soon, with more clubs interested. It remains to be seen which clubs are interested, but it is still feasible that the 31-year-old will decide he does not want to be second choice in the final year of his contract. Liverpool know they need to offload one left-back this summer, as 3 is not maintainable with Slot favouring a smaller squad, and the need to free up non-homegrown spots. Liverpool would likely prefer to keep Robertson over Tsimikas this summer, making the most of the 31-year-old's experience alongside 21-year-old Kerkez. You sense there is also greater value in offloading the Greek international, who has 2 years left on his contract, and utilising Robertson in the pursuit of more silverware. The club, however, you expect will be respectful of Robertson's wishes should he seek to make an exit this summer, having served the club loyally since his £8 million move in 2017. It is a balancing act for Richard Hughes, and one that is to extend into pre-season with Slot's squad to report back next week. By that time, though, the club will expect an answer from Robertson. Now, in a major transfer blow for the Reds, Napoli are reportedly still in conversations with Liverpool over the transfer of Darwin Núñez, but they have been unable to agree a fee that matches demands in excess of £55 million. Liverpool are ready to part ways with Núñez this summer and reinvest in a new number 9, but they have been holding firm on their valuation when it comes to Napoli's interest. The Italian champions were previously described as the most serious contenders for Núñez's signature, with the Uruguayan open to a move. As per The Athletic, though, the 2 clubs have been unable to agree on the fee, with Liverpool not prepared to cut too many losers after signing Núñez and an £85 million deal in 2023-2022. According to journalist Fabrizio Romano on YouTube, conversations continue and are ongoing with Napoli, though their current stance is that the transfer fee is too high. Liverpool want more than £55.7 million, probably in excess of £60 million, Romano explains, which Napoli believes is excessive. It is why they are reportedly simultaneously working on a deal for Italian striker Lorenzo Luca, who will demand in the region of £26 million, half of Liverpool's asking price for Núñez. Napoli remain at the table with Liverpool, but a compromise will need to be found if one club wants the striker and the other does not want a considerable loss on their previous record transfer. Richard Hughes has shown this summer he will not wilt when it comes to the figures, having already banked £66 million for Trent Alexander-Arnold, Kelleher, Jarell Quansah and Nat Phillips. Núñez has 3 years left on the contract he signed in 2022 and has also attracted interest from clubs in Saudi Arabia, though his reported preference is to remain in Europe. Liverpool will have to accept a loss on the 25-year-old, but they do not need to bow to any unrealistic demands when it comes to moving on their number 9 this summer. They will not want it to drag on too long, however, as they will need to source Núñez's replacement. Eintracht Frankfurt's Hugo Ekitike has been touted, while links to Alexander Isak persist.
In other news, Liverpool youngster Tyler Morton is attracting transfer interest from 4 clubs in Europe, most notably West Ham and John Heitinga's Ajax. Having brilliantly delivered the cross for England's winning goal at the European Under-21 Championships on Saturday, Morton's stock is high. Liverpool could now be looking to sell at the right price, with the 22-year-old having started just 3 games for the Reds last season. The Times' Paul Joyce reports that Braga, of the Portuguese Primeira Liga, are ready to step up their interest in the midfielder. The journalist added, Ajax, West Ham United and Club Brugge have also been following the 22-year-old, who is eager for regular first-team football. The interest from Ajax has been labelled as significant by Joyce, with Morton having worked for the past year with their new manager, Heitinga, who left his coaching role at Liverpool this summer. With the Under-21 Euros now finished, talks over an Anfield exit could now accelerate for the Waralian, who has previously been valued at £20 million by the Reds. Last year, he was keen on a loan move to Bayer Leverkusen, but this was blocked by Liverpool, and shoulder surgery in January prevented him pushing for another loan. Braga may seem like an unlikely destination for Morton, but they are now managed by Pep Guardiola's ex-assistant at Man City, Carlos Vitens, and are entering the Europa League in the second qualifying round. Before injury struck, Morton told All Red Video in January, "It's been tough for me this season, minutes-wise. I think I've handled it very well, I've kept my head down, and have given everything every day. I think I do deserve the chance, and hopefully people thought I took it. I think I had a good game and it was exciting, and when you don't get many chances, you've got to take them, and I feel like I did today. This month is a big month for myself. It's decision time, and I feel ready to kick on and be a proper professional, if that's here or someone else. I need to be a bit selfish and go with however I feel." With relatively successful loan spells at Blackburn and Hull already to his name, this does now feel like the natural time for Morton to bring a permanent end to his Liverpool career. While he is clearly an excellent midfielder technically, the competition in that position at Liverpool is fierce, and if he were to stay, he would likely be confined the limits of the League Cup and FA Cup's early rounds. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you, I'll see you in the next video.